WIDR Kalamazoo. Ride the WIDR wave.
Yup. You're tuned into a new podcast here, folks. This is the pilot and first episode of Keeping in Touch, a new original series, summer special, where I, Ryan Misiak, the production director here at 89.1 WIDR FM, invites a DJ from the past semester that's on hiatus for the summer season, but will be returning in the fall, and we just talk about what they're up to over summer, as well as what they miss about the station the most. So, without further ado, I will introduce you to our guest of the first episode of Keeping in Touch here on 89.1 WIDR FM. Who do I got in the studio with me today?
You've got Austin Vetor, the host of the 12-Bit Pod, the 8-Bit Hour, for all things... Oh, and the Evening... I keep forgetting about the Evening Digest.
The Evening Digest. What times were those again?
The 8-Bit Hour was Wednesday mornings, 11 to noon. The Evening Digest, the first show I did here, was 7 to 8. Okay. Wednesday nights. And
then 12-Bit Pod as well.
Yeah, 12-Bit Pod's a podcast that comes out in podcast session. I start your day with nerdy news, some fun video game music, and I end your day with kind of indie pop, indie folk, wind down as we relax because we're almost to Friday.
Beautiful. And that was when, again, what were those show days again?
Both of them were Wednesday.
Both Wednesday, yes.
Both Wednesday.
Forgot, that was like the one thing that always
Wednesday was
got
my
me.
day.
Wednesday was your day.
Like, Mort was there, you were there, but it was my day.
It was your day, and I always loved tuning into the 8-Bit Hour on my ride into the studio. So, fun stuff here on Keeping in Touch, the new podcast, the new summer podcast here on 89.1 WIDR FM. And again, I just want to keep in touch with all the DJs who've taken off for the summer. And who's better to be on the first episode than Austin Vetor, the DJ? And what else are you for the station at this moment?
As of now, I am the WIDR Tales creative director.
There you go, folks.
I'm racking up them titles.
With the recent airing and premiere of Drendo Celeste, 89.1 WIDR FM's premiere radio drama, we went ahead and started the collection of our volunteer team. And who's better for the creative lead than Austin Vetor, the script writer and director for Drendo Celeste. Over summer, that's going to be a lot of our working is getting WIDR Tales kicking up to gear, and that's exciting stuff. But you're not here for the summer. You're not doing any shows this summer. No. What have you been up to, Austin? Man, how's your summer going?
You know what? Summer's actually going pretty good, man. Went back home. I returned to my summer job I had last summer.
Where are you from, Austin?
Indiana, northern Indiana.
Got you.
The Michiana area. So
Michiana, a term that even I'm associated with. I know that'll give
Kalamazoo County. I'm not gonna give you my address.
Hey, no, you.
I know y'all love me, but I gotta have my me space.
They might be asking. Those listening might be asking for it, but hey, I don't need it.
No. I live down in Indiana. I work at a local parks department during the summer.
Fun.
It's not too bad of a gig. Like, look, I'm basically a garbage man. That's basically my day to day. But for the park specifically, it's not the worst gig,
Hey, nice.
So
I keep the parks clean.
It's it's 7 to 4. It's the most legit job I've had so far.
Fun stuff.
Or the most stereotypical 9 to 5 type job I've had so far, and it's great, And then
Beautiful.
I
clean up the parks.
Yeah, and then I go back home. I work on WIDR Tales or other projects and whatnot. I'm a writer. Mm-hmm. I have been before WIDR Tales, and I will be after WIDR Tales. And just all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, WIDR Tales creative director. That's pretty recent as well.
Yeah,
so that's exciting.
That's a recent thing.
I'm excited to get that kicked off.
I'm getting used to the title. I like it.
Getting used to the title. There you go. Get you some business cards or something.
No, gosh. Don't let it go to my head.
But I can only assume you've been gaming. Austin, what are you playing this summer?
What am I playing?
Or what have you been playing? What are you playing?
I've been playing a lot of the same stuff, actually. I got a couple new games. It's a lot of, your city builders. I got Dwarf Fortress.
Ooh,
I've
gotcha.
been slowly learning that, but it's kind of been on and off because, like, on one hand, love the game. On the second hand, I don't got time to micromanage every single little thing.
I get you.
I've been redoing Project Wingman again on the hardest difficulty.
Jeez.
I'm trying to get all the achievements, and they have like this massive. It's a roguelike. They have like this roguelike kind of game mode where you kind of play through the entire battle map, I guess.
Interesting.
And you like kind of rack up. It's really interesting. I suck at it though. So I'm trying to beat it so I can get like the last 2 achievements I haven't gotten for that game.
Understood.
Love that. It's an airplane game. I love it.
You an achievement filler? You got to get all those done? No?
Only for games I like.
Got you.
And there's only like 40 achievements in total.
That. Yeah, I can understand that.
I don't need to get 250 achievements because I talk to every single person. But like, I really like this game. It gives me kind of an excuse to keep playing it. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. A lot of it.
Beautiful, man.
I also got the Switch,
the Switch drops. So you got, what did it come with and what games are you playing? Breath of the Wild. That's what it is.
I got the Switch OLED because, hey, if I'm going big, I might as well, go broke too and get the good stuff.
Oh, the OLED. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
I have Legend of Zelda Age of Calamity. I have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And
Hyrule Warriors, is that what it is?
Yeah, that one. I love it. It's really good.
It's fun. It is fun.
And then I had Super Smash Bros. Because my wallet couldn't take anymore.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would have grabbed like Metro Prime, the new Zelda, Kirby, probably Hades. It's a long list.
Kirby.
The Switch is gonna build up an archive real quick.
Oh, it is.
It is. A lot of PC.
It will.
A lot of writing. Probably because I can't get into it because I have plans for that stuff that's outside of WIDR. But a lot of writing and fun stuff.
A lot of writing.
A lot of WIDR Tales stuff too.
Yeah.
Now that we're kind of really getting into it after Drendo came out.
Yeah, I know you've been updating the script that you sent me a bit ago. That's nice to see as well. Started on another one.
Yeah, there's 3 scripts in the progress right now.
And another one. So a lot of work.
We grinding, boys.
So you've been playing a lot of games. Have you been going anywhere? Any little trips? Any vacations?
This is my trip, man.
This is the trip. Back to the city.
Unironically,
baby.
But my parents got an RV truck. We're gonna try that RV life.
Nice, dude.
So I obviously didn't take because instead of doing that, I am here hanging out. Technically at my second job.
Just having fun.
No, we do a bunch of small stuff. We're not like one of those
like
people
day trips or what?
Day trips, weekend trips. We're not one of those people who like go to Florida for a month or like big stuff like that.
Anything interesting coming up? Any little trips?
Actually, I'm going to see a comedian tonight.
Taylor
Tamilson. She has like 2-3 specials on Netflix. I love her. Go and see her with a friend. Kind of night out in Grand Rapids. It's gonna be a good time. So excited for the show.
Yeah.
So,
it's a beautiful day today as well.
It's not bad.
Beautiful day. Beautiful day to GR. Get right out to GR.
There's some other stuff going on. Because I work at a parks, I also work for like a bunch of concerts, so I'll get to see a couple concerts this summer too.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Like, man. I'm technically working, but I'm still at the concert, Cause
you're just there,
and they're usually small time artists. But like, it's still fun,
Still
also,
fun. Brings the people out.
Yeah, it brings people. Well, I don't know. That's more work for me.
It's a good call.
But also no, like the best food trucks in Indiana usually come up for some of the bigger ones.
Man, you're making me hungry. Like what? What's your favorite food truck that comes through?
Last summer was a little sparse. There's always a barbecue one.
Oh. Like, is there a certain name? Do they got a name?
I don't know.
You don't know the names?
No, I don't know the names. Look, I'm not focusing on the names. I'm focusing on the food. There's this one dude. He runs like, your ice cream, your kind of shaved ice type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He always looks up for us employees, hands us a little something.
Hey,
I'm
nice.
Like, yeah, that's great.
What a homie.
Yeah, that's a homie right there.
That is a homie.
That's an amigo. Yeah, and then like there's 3 different concerts too. There's like a jazz one we usually do, and that's when all like the barbecue places come out and all that.
Dang, that sounds
There's a country one. That one's massive because Indiana, and the public parks concert.
Yeah.
And that's usually when we get like the bigger ones, like the really weird ones too. Those are always the fun
Weird
ones.
artists or what?
What?
Weird artists?
No, just like weird food stands.
Oh, weird food. Yeah.
No, the artists. There's some good ones. They're usually really pretty good because they are performing for town and all that.
And art. Yeah. Can't go wrong with whatever.
I should actually find some of their names because I feel like some of them would be great fits for WIDR. Now that I'm thinking about it,
That's funny.
I'll be working like 3 jobs to save that.
You've been enjoying being around home, or?
Yeah, I am. Obviously,
man.
you know,
Good.
WIDR is great.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's something really nice about having my own room and not being in dorms or having some homegrown. Look, I've noticed when I come back for the summer, my body literally has to like readjust to having like homemade
nutrient-rich food.
Like food that's like look, I thought I was fine eating like, you know, your valley food here, right? Your diner food here. And like, you know, it's food.
It's not bad.
Look, I have a round, comfortable physique I have to maintain, you know? I'm not exactly picky. But
I love VDC food though.
It's solid. It's solid. But then I come home, right? And it's like, hey, we're gonna have, you know, this homemade soup that I love, and this and that, and like good pizza, and my body's got to be like, oh, we're having like legit food again. We're gonna implode for a second, come back in like a week, and we're gonna be ready. So I'm finally getting out of that phase, or have been out of that phase for a while.
Your body's adjusting.
My body has adjusted by now.
So
now we're enjoying, you know, grilling all the summer foods, corn.
Good stuff.
We've been living that kind of
stuff.
We've been
summer life, baby. It's time.
We've been cooking on the fire too, with like, you know, because you know RV, over the campfire. You Dutch oven pans, all like it's great.
Sweet, man.
The best part about being in the RV has been the food, undoubtedly.
Oh, great! You've been enjoying this nice weather we're having.
You know what?
I mean, we've been. I don't know if y'all. I'm sure you're getting hit with it too. Yeah,
it's about the same.
I mean, it's hot.
It is
hot and sunny.
It is. You know what? I have to wear jeans all day and a t-shirt. So like, honestly, if summer wanted to drop it by 10 degrees, I wouldn't complain.
You wouldn't complain.
But this isn't too bad right now. No, I'm enjoying it so far.
No, yeah, I mean, it's definitely feeling like summer. That is for sure. I mean, you've been up to anything else? I'm glad to hear you're having fun. I mean,
I've been
especially being home. You're no classes, no summer classes.
Well, actually, I got like an internship thing.
Oh,
for summer too. It sounds like possibly. I don't want to, spoil.
Yeah, got you.
I possibly have this weird internship thing for summer 2. It's gonna be 6 credits, all online work. And like a weekly meeting.
That's not bad.
They haven't given me all the details, and it sounds like you had to do a couple things beforehand.
Got you.
And then, still college courses and all that. But I mean, honestly, at this point, adding on to the debt is whatever.
Yeah, understood. It'd be like that.
But yeah, no, that's gonna be exciting. Obviously, the radio stuff. I've been working with kind of people around the station about things with outside the station. I've been working with Kate.
For
some projects that I don't think we can legally talk about according to FCC guidelines.
We don't have to bring it up in particular, but it's just some D&D stuff, right? Is that what it was? Yeah.
I've been working on TTRPGs,
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah.
Just some fun stuff I've been doing on the side,
I remember for a minute you were talking about making a game. Have you been doing anything with that recently?
That's what I've been working on.
That's what it is? Okay.
Me and Kate,
I didn't know if that was the same thing or not.
Yeah, no, same thing. Thankfully, I have not started another game. I came close a couple
I'm sure
weeks
that
ago.
One's got you pretty jam busy.
Look, I don't know. As a writer, I'm the type of writer who's like, okay, I know I should finish this, but also here's 5 other ideas that are equally valid and amazing. So like, I might as well start the document, and then next thing I know, it's 3 months later. I have 12 new projects. Not the plan for the WIDR Tales this go around.
Busy man.
It's always something.
Man.
Look, as stated.
But hey, all for good work, right?
All for good work.
For good work.
As I've stated before, the most hours I have in a video game is Google Docs by far.
Google Docs. There you go. Hey, a good game to be a master and to be proficient in.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to hear you're having a good summer. You're relaxing. You're taking a little break off of school and some of the stuff here. But what do you like? What do you miss here about the station? I mean,
look, I know we are technically in the basement, but it's our basement, and it's nice.
Basement.
And we're also gonna get a big upgrade. We are gonna have the glow up of the year coming up.
Of the century, maybe.
I'm ecstatic.
I'm ecstatic.
Shoot. Y'all think?
What do you miss? You miss doing your show? I can imagine.
Miss doing the show.
Miss talking to the peeps, finding some good music each week.
Okay, like I don't have that like weekly dose of Mort.
No, more.
Just Mort. Look, the man's got an energy about him.
He
You know,
does. He does.
There's something about
people,
talking to
yeah.
other DJs right before their show or right after their show goes on. That's just primo.
Without a doubt. Or just chatting, the vibe of just coming in, having fun during your
during
show.
the last school
your
year, I
day.
spent like a good couple hours here every day. Like,
Without
which is
a
really
doubt.
why I thought other plans, our 12-bit summer special would have gone better. But you know, here neither here
It's
nor there.
tough. That's a tough one. I mean,
I don't know why I thought that would work.
We could even give some parameters to make it easier for you.
Don't-
A little bit easier.
You don't gotta tell me that though.
But I mean, that was, hey, I think you did well. And you got me right. And that's all I care
That's
about.
all that matters. Yeah, I get it. No,
But,
I know I definitely
so
miss
you
hanging
missed
out
the vibe.
here.
Yeah, missed the
Because
vibe.
it broke up, you know, the classwork and the homework and like the kind of general stuff. It's like WIDR's, it's like its own little thing in the greater, you know,
Scheme of-
WMU.
yeah.
And it's like and because of what we do where we are, it's almost like yes, we're WMU, but like we're in our own little core. We're doing our own little thing, you know.
Yeah,
and it's
we
nice.
are. We are
and
doing
it's
our
nice to
own
like
thing.
almost scale things down from like midterms, finals. Here's, you know, focus on your life, because you know what, every choice like matters a whole lot more now. It's like I think I'm gonna play some like Maisie Peters on air this weekend or like this week.
Yeah.
Like it's so much nice because like I don't know, worrying about things that like won't ruin your life is so nice.
Yeah, it's a simple pleasure in life to be a host of a DJ show.
To be worried about a radio
yeah,
show.
as well as just like you said, the vibe. I know you are definitely like one of the most engaging DJs here at the station of the past year. I'd see you almost daily yet, like throughout
Because I was here
throughout
daily.
weeks. Yeah.
I showed up on Saturdays sometimes.
Yeah, and it's a blast. I mean, it seems like just about every time I was in here, you were in here as well, and we're chatting about either some fun game idea, some cool podcast idea with the 12-bit.
I was the one who pitched the WIDR Tales to
WIDR
begin
Tales,
with, and
we
now
did-
that's going great, you know?
I mean, Drendel. I mean, crazy. So, I mean, I could only assume you're missing a little bit of it, but
I almost want to go back to school.
trust me, it's bare. I mean, with me being here, I mean, luckily I'm still in the area where I can be here pretty consistently throughout the summer. But I could imagine if I had to take off, I'd be like, man, I'm excited for school to start again, just to get back in the stew. Get back in the stew.
Loving the summer job, especially that paycheck. But honestly, I wouldn't mind getting back into WIDR a little
Getting back
sooner rather
into
than
it.
later.
Yeah, it'd be like that. So with that being said, you miss a lot of stuff. The vibes, the people, just the environment, and the work. It's fun work, right? Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
What are you looking forward to coming back this fall?
I don't think it needs to be said. What I'm looking forward to is the glow up of the century. I'm so
glow up.
ecstatic for the new studio. Obviously, I'm the creative director now. It means I will have minions.
Minions.
Who doesn't want minions?
Oh,
you know?
man. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. I'll be working on a lot of that. I guess
Hopefully get your shows back up. Yeah.
shows will go back up.
You
Definitely.
think the same days or by schedule? You have to take a look. I'm sure.
Look, I know I should have looked at my schedule by now.
I should too.
Because
but it's
especially
okay.
since I scheduled it, and it's the same schedule I scheduled.
Yeah.
So like I should
Yeah.
know what it is, but I don't, and I'll get back to you on that.
Hey, don't worry. Hey, don't. I mean, it's also you got some time, so don't worry about it.
We got a minute.
But I just know that, hey, I would look into it sooner before your spot gets taken up, maybe.
Look, it got taken. Look, it got my spot for Evening Digest got taken at the beginning of this past year, and that worked out great for me. So honestly, if somebody wants to take my spot,
It's for the better, maybe,
it's
right?
probably
Yeah.
for the better. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
Yeah,
But
it's-
man, I know you're looking forward to get back in. We're looking forward to having you back in. I mean, so much coming to the new studio.
I came up from Indiana, stopped by. Clearly, I'm committed. I'm ready to go.
Man, I'm
you
just
know?
so this is a pit stop on your way to GR kind of deal? Is that what
Actually,
it is? Or what?
well, yeah. My friend's graduating this summer, but she's still on campus right now for some stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
So, you know,
they here and then you moving up
And then
there.
we
Got
going
you.
up.
Understood.
to have a fun night out.
But man, how fun.
Well,
How
for a
fun.
bunch of introvert nerds,
Hey,
literally going to a.
beautiful day, and you said a comedy show today?
We're going to see a comedy show.
Man,
Big
how
tour.
Fun. How fun.
Yeah.
Again, beautiful day for it. Jeez, I'm ready to get outside. And that leaves us with one last question for you, Austin Vetor. Wrapping up the Keeping in Touch new podcast series, summer special, whatever you want to call it, here on 89.1 WIDR FM. You're the host, or was the previous host of what were your shows again? Why don't you let the
Evening
people know?
Digest and 8-Bit Hour, as well as the 12-Bit Pod.
And that I mean, The 8-bit hours game audio, right?
Yep, game music, a lot of game music and game news, media news, really. Basically, how I've described myself is what I do at 8-bit hour is basically pop effect.
Yeah.
But for people who didn't have friends in high school.
Oh, is that the description of the show?
That's been the unofficial tagline.
That's funny.
And I have told the Pop Effect girls about this, and they seem to be okay with it. So
good old Pop
I'm
Effect,
sticking with
folks.
it.
Which hopefully they'll be a guest on the podcast coming soon.
That would be great.
Fun stuff. But Austin, what are you listening to over summer? I mean, they miss you. The people listening miss the game audio. They miss all that stuff. So what can you give them right now that can keep them satisfied?
Well, as has been stated on the Evening Digest, the only reason I decided to do the Evening Digest and that type of music specifically was an excuse to play Maisie Peters on air and force people to listen to my favorite artist. And she's coming out with a new album like right now, and I love it. It's great. There's maybe out of the 5 so far, or I think it's 3 or 4. There's one I don't particularly like, not because it's bad, because the acoustic version is better.
Understood.
No, she's great. She's coming out with new stuff. I've been getting into K-pop. I have a friend.
K-pop.
I have a friend
Austin with a K-pop hour coming soon.
Look, okay, 50/50 was all over TikTok. And then I was talking to my friend from California about this. And she was like, I'm going to make you a K-pop fan by the end of the summer. And it has unfortunately worked.
It has worked.
There's these heavy metal girls.
Interesting.
Who just do heavy metal Korean, and I don't understand any of it because I'm not Korean and I don't speak Korean.
But it's still fun. You vibing?
Yeah, it's good vibes.
Yeah, you vibing.
I love 50/50, which is a really big song right now.
Yeah.
Not quite the WIDR tone because it's massive. These artists apparently this is a no-name studio, and it's now the song's everywhere, and there's 12 versions of it.
Oh, got you. Interesting.
There's some other K-pop artists I've been listening to.
Nice.
Yeah. I've gone down the Korean rabbit hole, unfortunately.
The rabbit hole. Is that what you just said?
I've gone down. I've also been binging some shows she's recommended me, some Korean yeah.
Got you.
I'm also, look, I grew up in rural Indiana. Okay, I grew up on country music.
Yeah.
And because of my shows being so prominent, it was mainly that type of music. 'Cause I'm always looking for more music. Because my lovely audience and listeners who are hopefully listening right now deserve the best music I can find, or
without
whatever
doubt.
I can find at 3 a.m. on a
it.
Friday night.
That's the truth, baby.
Which is where you find the best stuff on the internet. So I've been getting back into more country music and that sort of stuff. I prefer the early 2000s kind of stuff. There's some new guys who are okay, but I don't. It's mainly nostalgia trip for me.
Yeah.
At this point,
from just being back home.
Yeah.
Got you. Wow. Well, there you have it, folks. That was the first episode of Keeping in Touch, the new summer podcast here on 89.1 WIDR FM, designed to keep you in touch with those DJs who have taken off for the summer but are coming back this fall. You love them. We want to keep you in touch with them, and this is the podcast to do it. Again, that's Keeping in Touch here on 89.1 WIDR FM. Austin, say goodbye to the good old folks.
Adios. See you this fall, folks.
See you this fall. All right. Bye-bye, 89.1 WIDR FM. We'll see you soon.